Hi everybody, welcome to the Southwell Soul. This is a quick pick a card reading for the full moon in the sign of Aquarius. The collective reading for the heart chakra was about a new beginning in the way of thinking around something, this need to compete. And let's see what this says. I've chosen green because we're working with the heart chakra. So you can choose from the green bottle, this is calcite, green calcite, or the grasshopper green. And let's see. I'm going to choose you a card from the Witch's Wisdom. Okay, and beneath the deck we have the Guardian 18, which is the moon in the tarot, but the Guardian. Wow, such strong heart chakra stuff, reminding us of nature, of looking after nature, of being in nature, and letting that be our healer, as we are also healers of nature. I think that's lovely. Maybe let me keep it there for all of us. Let us see. So group one, you chose the bottle. Maybe you are waiting for a message. I think message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. And it's got a bird here. Wow. It's making me think of an organization I've just done work with called Lula Mapigo. And Lula means to spread, and Mapigo is your wings. And wow, that's beautiful. So maybe there's a spreading of wings for you. Let us see. Strength. Here's this theme of nature again, this love of nature. So for some of you, you might have been wanting to do something that requires strength, and yet look but the thing is that that's not a problem. It's look how protected you are, how much you've got around you. And for some of you, you might have, maybe you're wanting to start a career in something to do with animals or nature, maybe animals mainly. Let's look at all the animals here. And that you have the ability to do this. You just need love, really. A strong heart. And look, there's the wings again. Wow, spreading your wings. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think that you don't have this, is what I would say. Let's see. Group one. Message in a bottle. Wow, look at this 5 again. You know, we got 5s in the collective reading. Dogma, right? Don't paint yourself into a corner is what I'm getting here. Page of Cups showing up again as in your advice. Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel this is acting on your own behalf. Just come with a loving heart. You know, there's this new beginning energy. Be fascinated. Be fascinated. Like, yeah, don't paint yourself into a corner. There is help that's available. You have help from the celestial realms is what came to me, but I feel like you're working with the animal kingdom, or if you're not, do so. Because look at these 2 cards. Yeah, very nice. And this is about releasing a dogma and a way of thinking about something. That's your ticket to going in. It's like you've wanted to go it alone, and I think that's what your message is that you don't have to go it alone, that there are resources that are available, and use them. If there's something on offer, take the offers. Don't let pride get in your way. There's you shooting yourself in the foot. And here's you feeling so satisfied with an outcome. I said in the collective, go to bed for the week ahead, asking for what it is you want, or write, journal, like maybe make a nighttime ritual of just journaling what it is you want, your desired outcome. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, let me think. This is your energy. There's this feeling of dogma and complacence. Like you could be saying, oh, I'm a proud person, that's why I won't do this. But actually, that is a story you're telling yourself. And it's maybe you're afraid to make that leap of faith or take that thing that is in your own interests. It's you afraid to do this thing, this stepping out, this making a commitment even. And here at the Seven of Swords, this is releasing this game playing, group one. Releasing the need for game playing. And here's you, 9 and 9. Instead of going to bed worrying, or when you wake up maybe worrying, shift that around. Do a quick free write and put down your wishes. Free write, and maybe even write the wishes. Like you could do a full page of your request or requests, right? Turn that around and then you can let it go and sleep, you know? Here's the page again with the painting a new story, creating a new canvas, which is what's come up in the collective reading. There's you choosing you. There's you putting down the burdens of this dogma. There's you flying. There's the Ace of Wands again. And the Five of Swords. Five. So 5s and 7s, a lot of change. There's changes afoot. And you've got the Six of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you're holding onto something because of nostalgia, but I feel it is these repetitive thoughts, these repetitive ideas about who you are and what you've told yourself you are. Group 1. Here's you making a choice about yourself. And putting yourself first here is about saying, okay, that's on offer, so why am I not taking it? What is stopping me? Right? What is the conditioning that is stopping me? What is the story I'm telling myself that is stopping me from taking that offer? And here's you guidance to lay down this burden that's become dogma. I have to strive. I have to work hard. It has to be this way. Do you know? So, and then working for you is, do you know, I feel like just writing down your wishes, what does wish fulfillment look like? What does satiated look like, feel like for you? And that's the guidance. And doing that and doing it with diligence, at least for a week at night, just writing down your wishes. And that's speeding you forward towards your wishes. That's what I feel is going on there. And with the Knight of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. Really, I feel like there's this a story that you've been writing and telling yourself, because both these cards are about writing in the mind, right? So story. Like, what is you've been a very good storyteller, but what is that story you're telling yourself? Maybe for some of you, you're turning that story into a story, like instead of a story in your head, you're starting to write it down rather, you know? And here you have the Empress with the Seven of Swords. And I feel like this story has been, let me think about it, that I'm not this. I'm not able to. I can't. So please, I feel like your group 1, you're being told to change I can't into what are the possibilities, right? I can come later. Do you know, because sometimes if you say, if you tell yourself I can, you do an affirmation and you don't believe it, it might be a blockage. I don't know. That's a feeling I'm getting. So what are the possibilities? It just gives it a softness, like Lula Mapi, or spreading your wings slowly, unfurling. And then this new beginning, this new way of acting on your own behalf, saying, wow, voila, what's this new me? What are these new things that I want? What is the social conditioning that's told me I can't have that, I can't do that, I can't be that? And here you have you letting down these swords. So I feel like we are working with the heart chakra. Just continue to work with a loving heart towards yourself, you know, instead of these barbs and wires, barbs and swords and daggers, barbs and daggers. Why am I thinking there's a poem to do with barbs and daggers? Right? Maybe it's in the Bible. What do I know, Papa? Yeah. So it's letting those down. Now it's time to have a more loving heart towards yourself. And that loving heart, that doing that exercise is freeing up something beautiful within you. Okay, group 1, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has helped you. I love your reading. And yeah, if it's read your story, please won't you share with me, because I'd love to hear and I'd love to grow my channel. So just give me some love and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Group 2, you've chosen the 3 of air with this green calcite. So I feel like this week of the heart chakra, you probably maybe have been taking it quite seriously. Maybe get yourself green calcite or some aventurine or something, even some labradorite, yeah, and just carry it around with you. But you're doing a lot of this. There's your green calcite. It's a mound of something, but that's releasing some heartache. I think you've been working a lot with the heart chakra, so continue to do that. Group 2, I feel, do the Reiki healing, do the meditation that I'm going to put out there, listen to the collective reading and take what's important for you, you know. Yeah. What else? And then just do that heart breathing. It's so powerful. Really, promise you, I've been really focusing in the last week and this one on reminding myself every now and then when I'm getting up in my head, you know. Wow. Same cards. And I shuffled. Now, 10 of Wands, releasing some burdens. Wow. I feel yours is such a simple message of working with the heart chakra, because you're doing a great job on healing something within group 2. And you know, this card came up for the collective and it came up for group 1 as well. There's this releasing some stories about being an outsider. That's what you've been doing. But I feel like not too much effort on your part, just doing that heart chakra, just reminding yourself whenever you feel a bit anxious about your heart and breathing straight in from your heart. I feel like this is the same guidance now as group 1. We're saying write down your wishes every night. Just write down your what makes you feel like you have no worries. You're full to the brim with happiness, you know. And this is you turning your burdens. Your burdens are feeling like you don't have any help. Just giving yourself a new story around that. You can put your burdens down now, group 2, I feel. But just focus on this healing. Don't worry too much about that. Here's you creating a very stable situation for yourself. It could come in the form of love, because you have been working on this healing. I think love might be coming in. But it's you creating stability in a situation. For some of you, it might be a work, it might be a new job, it could be whatever. Some are maybe getting married, but there's this sense of stability. 4 pillars, putting down your roots in something. And here's a distraction, maybe, you know, like it's almost like you want this and that. But let's see when we get the because this is you hankering after something but not working towards it. And maybe it is the stability, and I think it's about this exercise of writing your wishes whenever you get anxious, or before you go to bed, and doing this heart chakra stuff. That's helping you really put down your roots, base chakra things. And here, the High Priestess. Wow. I feel group 2, this hard work that you've been doing is leading to some kind of opening. Some kind of opening. You know, I just found out that we have this full moon is special. It's called the Sturgeon full moon, that it's visible on 2 days, over 2 days. The full moon is visible over 2 days. It's so beautiful. And yeah, so maybe sit out in the full moon if you feel like, with your open heart. Your open heart, and breathe in the full moon straight into your heart. You know, there's some kind of guidance that's coming to you. Beautiful. And for some of you, it's taking on the role of the High Priestess in your life, going within and listening for the guidance, even over a week, as you just open your heart. Don't make it too heavy, you know. Don't make it too of a head thing. Just open yourself and look at you transitioning, taking yourself from a place of turmoil, and it's time to let that go now and go to something more peaceful. And we'll see what that more peaceful thing is. Three and 3, wow. Healing, something around friendship, around collaboration. Very nice. Look at that. Queen of Swords. There's all your air energy, you know, with the High Priestess is very much like the Queen of Swords, right? The Queen, okay, let me just hold myself. This detachment here, the Queen of Swords, leading to you opening something, getting wisdom, getting insight into something that you've been wanting insight on. And here, this 3 of Cups, this 3 of Swords, you are healing something maybe around a relationship, where you felt you've had to compete for love, or where you felt like maybe women are your enemy, to an opening up to a new way of seeing women, sisterhood. So beautiful. And collaboration, group 2. I love this. And here, with the Knight of Coins, it's like group 1's. They got the Emperor, and you are getting the Knight of Coins, like this dogma, this determination. Release this determination to see things in a negative light. I think that in the week ahead, just try and shift your perspective on this collaboration, on this feeling like an outsider, this need to beg for your place, to a place where, look at this, like, what is this? That writing down your wishes. And I think your wishes are around maybe finances and stability, and just writing them down, writing them, you know, like, instead of worrying about something, writing it down. And then with the 4 of Wands, you get the 2 of Coins. This is about finding balance in something, bringing balance into a situation. Yeah, this feels a bit like magic, like believing in the magic of this beautiful stability that you've brought into your life. And here, yeah, you have the King of Coins with the 2 of Wands. it's almost like you need to sit still. You need to, oh my goodness. Earlier, I was thinking about blooming where you planted it. And I was thinking of a reading. I was thinking, oh, I wonder if that will feature in a reading. And in my reading, because I was thinking of just doing the collective. And I was sitting here, when I'd done it, I just felt like I had the energy to do this as well. So it's almost like, almost releasing the hankering after something is what you need for the stability, right? You know, it doesn't mean you must stifle your wishes. It's almost like here there's a wish that's come true. Anchor it in is what I'm feeling. Anchor it in by, okay, so you've asked for stability. Something's come in around stability, right? Now anchor it in by writing down the elements of it, you know, like what are the mini wishes within that, instead of focusing on a new one. Do you know? That's the feeling that I get there. And I've spoken about this Queen of Swords. I just want to see butterflies, transformation. And yeah, you're transforming something. You have, and there you get the Knight of Swords, like moving quite fast towards something new. There's this element of detachment, like just keep doing that heart breathing, do the writing, and do it with like a detachment. If you feel like it, maybe go to bed imagining that you are the high priestess, or that you are talking to the high priestess, but you're doing it from a place of detachment and love. And yeah, and I feel like that's taking you quite fast towards something new. Oh, and I was going to say, what is this to this? This is the King of Wands. I think it's again about collaboration. Oh, okay. It's turning this 10 of Wands through the 10 of Cups, writing down your wishes, to this wish fulfillment. And it's wish fulfillment in an area where you've wanted stability, where you've wanted to put down roots. That's the thing that you are being guided to focus on. And this King of Wands, let me get a clarify for the King of Wands, and then I'm going to close. Here they are. Leave that there. You know, I feel, and there's another, and the 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Wow. Stop shooting yourself in the foot, group 2. Where are you shooting yourself in the foot? Maybe you've achieved something, and instead of anchoring it in, you want to fly off to the next thing, you know? So maybe that's your caution. And it's like moving away from this sense of I have to do it alone, to you can still be the master of your own. We are the masters of our world. So shift that thinking that you have to be, in order to be the master of your world, you have to do this constant game playing. I've got to hoard it for myself or something, whatever that might be, even in a relationship. And for you, I feel it's that wanting the next best thing and the next best thing. And I'm not saying that with judgment, dear hearts. It's just we all have things that we need to work on at the moment. And this is what I feel is being brought to you to look at for now. Okay, group 2, I hope this has helped you. If it has, please won't you comment, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of thing. And I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, group 3. You have the Witch of Air, the Queen of Swords. Let's see. And you have the Grasshopper. Grasshopper Green is a comical chap. He lives on the best of fare. Bright little trousers, jacket and cap. These are his summer wear. Out in the meadow he likes to go playing away in the sun. It's hoppity, skippity, high and low. Summer is the time for fun. You know, me, once I start something, I can't let it go. So, Queen of Air, this is about words. It's about words, thought. This 5 of Cups. Let's see what the Grasshopper, 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands, 6 of Wands, Temperance, Page of Cups has come out for everybody, and Strength. Group 1 also got Strength. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. So this needing to detach from something, or maybe you are detaching from something. And I feel like our message all for everyone is the story, and like the fives have come up for everyone, and you have the 5 of Cups. Detaching from something that you felt you couldn't let go of, and actually you're being guided, you can. It's time to let go of that now. No crying over spilt milk. And it could be like a family situation. It could be a lover that you've held on to. And what your caution is being defensive, maybe. It's almost like defending a position nullifies it in a way. Like you wouldn't have to defend it if you were sure about it. Do you get what I mean? It's something like that. Yeah. And look at you. You've got this. Strength. Wow. I feel like your week ahead, or your journey right now, is about the inward journey. Is about finding the strength within you, like the real strength is working on what does strength look like for me. And here you are showing up as the Knight of Wands, like taking up the baton for yourself towards some kind of victory, because the 6 of Wands is about victory. Something that you thought was a handicap, something that you thought, or the world said was a handicap, is actually something that is your strength. So you are changing a story around your own strength. Wow. And I love this Temperance card, like peace, finding balance. And the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's such a strong message about this detachment, but working with the heart chakra, right? Just focus on that, breathing in. Where can I offer love? To myself, first of all, and where can I offer love in a situation? But there's this feeling for you of putting yourself first as well. And you can give a lot of love, but still be putting yourself first. Let's see. That's what's come out. Wow. Same cards as group 1, 2. And everyone got this page. And group 2, again, they got this Ace of Wands. And they got this. Wow. Goodness me. And the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So I feel you are detaching you don't have to over communicate. That's your guidance. The Witch of Air is the Queen of Swords. Just being confident in your position. I feel, and funny, this was feeling like dogma for me, okay, I'll come back to that. You're not being dogmatic, you're being guided to be confident in your position, right? You don't have to over-explain yourself. And this is you watching out for where you don't show up for yourself, like over-explaining and over-giving. That's what you need to watch out for the week ahead, I feel, Group 3. Now, I wouldn't normally say that, right? But obviously, it's what needs to be said for this group. And this is you moving away from this, needing to be the one that always gives, maybe. Or whatever this might be for you, Group 3. Some letting go of, in the collective we got letting go of a story. And what is your story around having to give? I think you need to explore a story there. When is this overgiving when is it detrimental to yourself? When is it not honoring your own need to give yourself? And Grasshopper, Mr. Grasshopper. Well, this is green. Well, I chose green, right? But your heart chakra. I mean, grasshoppers have a role. I don't know enough about grasshoppers, right? What their role is. They probably eat other insects. They probably pollinate, help with pollination. Choop, 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 right? Really, I feel your guidance is being still and focusing inward the week ahead on these issues. Like, don't over-explain yourself. Yeah, okay, I don't know over there. But with this Knight of Wands, you have justice in reverse for yourself. Like, I think this is a reminder to be your own justice, to be your own justice. Like, you're not waiting for outside justice. What is just for me? How do I carry my own baton on my behalf? Right? Maybe for the collective, but firstly for myself. Look at this person running with pride, holding the lantern. Wow, it's so beautiful. Maybe they've been chosen to hold this lantern, representing something. So if you're asked to represent something, don't say no. And look at this, reminding you of your inner strength. And to focus on what that is. Focus inward on what is my strength? What are my strengths in this situation that I need to draw on? What does taming my ego look like? What does that beast within me look like? And again, it's this balance of the two. Finding balance, finding inner strength, or knowing your worth. Knowing your worth is your message, I feel. And look at this page showing up all over the place, right? Page and page. Wow. And here with the Six of Wands, you have this Five of Coins has come up for everyone. It's like each of us, everyone needing to look at where you don't seek help when you can, whether it's from nature and spirit or people outside of yourself. Even our victories are not ourselves. YMCA, I was just YMCA, that young man, you don't have to do it alone. It's, yes, your victory is yours, right? And you work towards that, but you can call on others. There are people on your side, I feel. Don't, because some haven't been on your side doesn't mean that everyone's not on your side, something like that. And here's this. Okay, so the same advice, because this card's also come up for everyone. If you wake up at night, rather go to bed writing down your wishes, or letting go of those things that are worrying you, just free writing about them, so that you can go find temperance, find balance, and sleep. And sleep is sometimes, it's such a good healer, right? And maybe that's what you're needing more of. There's these cards of balance, balance, balance. And I'm so sorry, but your video cut off. And I didn't realize my camera my phone died, and I hadn't realized it. And I was still recording. I thought I was recording. But I drew one more card for you. And you won't believe it, you got the Five of Wands. And, well, for me, why that's significant is that that's what the collective reading was about. The central card was the Five of Wands. And that theme has come up for each of the readings now in this pick a card reading. So I'm inclined to feel like I must put the collective reading up. That collective reading is for the heart chakra. Read this, listen to this, and listen to the collective reading. Because the Five of Wands is this feeling like you have to compete. So think about that in the context of this reading, or listen to the collective reading. And I'm going to let it go because I can't remember the other things that came up. But I was towards the end of this reading, as you can see. Okay, Group 3, sending you lots of love, and I wish you all the best for the week ahead. Bye.